Welcome back into my trip into madness. Spiral into madness. That's what I meant to say. So, funny story. I tried recording this already, but one of my roommates was listening to music, and, well, YouTube is weird about that. Now, I could have just stopped the recording and then picked it up later, but I refuse to edit these. So I just stopped and deleted it, and now I'm doing it over again. And that's pretty much all there is to it. So, I got these questions from one of my coworkers. Now I'm going to answer them to the best of my ability. And by that, I mean none. So number one, how are you going to bring jobs back to America? Uh, Make stuff up. Because that's really all jobs are. You have a problem, you hire people to do something to fix the problem that you have. Like in Flint, the problem is that the pipes are damaged or something. You can hire people to fix those if you wanted, but no one wants to. I mean, there's more to it than that. I don't know, but I feel like you could at least make it up and get better results than what's actually happening. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Make it up. That's what I've been doing all my life anyway. Why stop now? Question number two. Do you have a plan for an unforeseen zombie apocalypse? Listen, I don't trust any of you when the zombie outbreak starts. I give it about 5 hours before there's some lunatic barreling down the highway with a car filled with unnecessary weaponry and a really disturbing amount of, well, anything really. And I'm sure you're asking why I sound so sure of that time frame. Well, that's pretty much how long I see it taking before I do that. So yeah. Now, as far as me being in charge and this happening, well, if I really have any real luck in the world, I'll be the one that starts the zombie apocalypse. So I'm sure they'll figure something out by then. Or maybe I wouldn't have. I don't know. Going into space, that sounds about as good as anything else. 3. Views on gun control. I mean, I don't know. People really like guns. Like, really, really like guns. Especially in America. I don't really get it. But people also really like each other in America, and I don't get that either. I don't really understand stuff like that. I mean, I don't know. I don't have the emotional range to discuss things like concern for fellow man or for myself. I'm pretty much just riding this rock until I die. So, I mean, it's one of those things where if anybody else wants to do something about it, I'll figure it out. I will make it up as I go, and I will see what happens. But as far as my own view on it is, I don't actually care, despite of how destructive and how screwed up it is. I will say that I don't think we should have any type of system where somebody like me should be able to get one as easily as I can. So, yeah. 4. Will you make college free for everyone? Sure. I don't get paid by colleges, so what do I care? I don't have a plan for it, but That's neither here nor there. I don't have a plan for anything. Still doesn't stop me from making that shit up. Exactly what I do with that. 5. Are you still going to build a wall and make Mexico pay for it? No, I don't think that's really working out for them right now. I mean, not building it or getting Mexico to pay for it. I'm pretty sure they've hit. I'm not finishing that. I refuse to be part of the problem. So, I don't know. Hey, do you think. Oh, oh, okay. So, what if. Oh, you think people would pay to be allowed to hit the wall with like sledgehammers and stuff? Could we do that? I think I could do that. I'm pretty, because anyone will pay for anything, right? If I just get like a barrel and put a bunch of hammers and sledgehammers, any random tool really, and just line them up like every 10 yards. 10 yards? 10 feet? 10 feet. That's what I meant to say. 1 yard is 10. I got stuck on a weird thing. It doesn't matter. I think I would just let people pay for the chance to try and demolish this wall. That way it'd be cheaper, and I think people would really enjoy that. And I don't know, I think destruction is funny. So, yeah. I think I just see as forward thinking. Or maybe it's not. Anyway, 6. What is a lizard president? A lizard president is a lizard person that's the president. I feel like this question is supposed to be, what is a lizard person president? A lizard person is, well, the lizard person. I'm not going to go into specifics because, this whole thing is supposed to be a secret, secret mission. Again, lizard people are exactly what they sound like. You've seen all the weird blogs about it. I mean, some of it's wrong, some of it's not. I'm not going to tell you because that's not my job. Simply put, lizard people are put here, do certain tasks, and to take over the globe. That's what we're trying to get to as a whole. Like Mark Zuckerberg. Everyone knows Mark is a lizard person because he sucks at acting like a normal person. And that's not really his fault. He flunked out of that class. It's just what happened. We got the job to make Facebook, and it was supposed to gather all the information, which it did, but stuff kind of got away from him, and well, now everyone knows, and well, there's nothing we can really do about it. I'm not giving matters, because no one seems to stop. Thanks for that. I can't really stress enough how helpful that was. And, yeah. Again, if I become the president, then that will be what a lizard president is. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Number 7. Can and or will you make a work weekdays and optional on weekends and raise minimum wage? Yeah, I can raise minimum wage. I mean, I don't have a problem with raising minimum wage. Apparently, neither does anyone else on the planet that's not us. So I feel like it should be something we can figure out. And as far as changing the work week, yeah, I kind of want to do that too, cause especially if I get made president. Because the last thing I want to do is actually be president well, I guess I'm president every day out of the week, but I don't want to be like active as president 5 days out of the week. I'd really, really rather peel that down to a nice even 4, cause I can't stress enough how grating I feel like that would get. So yes, I would definitely work on that, purely for my own selfish reasons. But that's not really the point anymore, now is it? Let's see. Number 8. How are you going to pay off debt to China? I don't know. With money? I don't know why we get it. I mean, oh, I guess I can just start charging random corporations for crap that they do, and actually bill them for it. Like, I don't know, what do people care about? Environment stuff and taxes and I don't know, things that people worry about. I don't know. I'm not an idea machine. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure that if we could have properly taxed the people who run like every corporation in the country, we could somewhat pay them off. Again, I don't know what that would be. I also lost track of what we actually owe China, but I'm pretty sure so is the actual government, so who really cares? Let's see. Question number 9. Who will be on your presidential staff? I don't know. I don't know politicians. Like, I know the people that run for president, and like some of the people who are running for like senators or whatever have you. I don't know who I'd put on my staff. I would literally figure that out as I went because again, I can't stress this enough. I don't know how to actually be president, so I'd have to figure out who would know and then hire them to do it. I really can't stress that enough. Or I can just hire the worst people ever and watch as everything around me burns and then laugh. But I probably shouldn't do that. Probably. No, I wouldn't. Would I? No, no, I wouldn't do that. Question number 10. What is your plan for global warming and deforesting going on? Listen, I really understand how much everyone really, wants to protect the planet so they can continue living and so their kids can continue living and so the animals can continue living. And that's true. And I get that. From that standpoint, I feel like you just start charging the corporations that are actually polluting like massive amounts of money. And once it starts costing them, I'm sure they'll figure it out because I don't know how to fix it. But once they get billed like $1 billion or whatever the hell it would end up being, they would definitely figure out how to, not lose so much money. But that aside, I really feel like I need to explain something. One of my goals in life, and I'm not proud of this. Well, I'm a little proud of this, but I'm not proud of this at the same time. One of my goals in life is to see the end of the world. So while it's awful what they're doing, I can't stress that enough. I technically am really just trying to see where this ends up. And I'm not saying I want the entire world to die off. I just want to live through like the day after tomorrow. And if we can get through that, then we can definitely do something about this. We should really get on that. But I'm really just trying to make it to that point. And I know it's not really the best way of phrasing it, but I don't care because, well, it seems like this is the best way that it is. I can't wait for a solar flare to hit the planet or a giant meteor. So, it's just what that is. Well, alright. This was a 15 minutes very horribly spent. And I'm sorry for that. But, well, I still don't have a life, so until I get something better to do, I'm pretty much stuck with this. God help me. That's so depressing. Oh well, who cares, right?